In the UK, the increase in the cost of living is accelerating, with official figures showing prices are now rising at their fastest rate for 40 years. Inflation jumped to 9% in April, mostly driven by soaring energy costs. Sri Lanka's energy minister says the country has run out of petrol as protests over the deepening economic crisis continue. He's urged residents not to queue for the next 2 days. The government says a ship with petrol is docked at Colombo port, but the government does not have enough money to pay for its cargo. Spain's former king will return to his country for the first time this week after leaving amid scandal 2 years ago. Juan Carlos abdicated in 2014 and left for the UAE in 2020, but now says he'll visit Spain frequently after prosecutors dropped investigations into alleged fraud. Now, U.S. media is reporting that the China Eastern Airlines plane that came down in March may have been crashed intentionally. According to the Wall Street Journal, U.S. investigators say that flight data suggests the Boeing 737 was deliberately put into a near vertical descent, a nosedive.
President Biden has invoked the Defense Production Act to address the shortage of powdered baby milk in the US. The availability of the product there has been hit since the country's biggest manufacturer halted production in February. This was because of reports that several children who were given the food had suffered serious bacterial infections. Right, some more football news now, because Eintracht Frankfurt are the 2022 Europa League champions. This is how German fans reacted to their win in Frankfurt. Their team beat the Rangers 5-4 on penalties. It's their first European trophy in 42 years. A perfect penalty shootout saw Eintracht Frankfurt take home the win and finish the season undefeated. The singer-songwriter Taylor Swift has received an honorary doctorate of fine arts from New York University. Speaking to her fellow graduates, she passed on the advice she's gleaned from a career filled with awards, chart-topping hits, but also intense public scrutiny.